One of the most fundamental parts of the golf swing is the stance. No matter where you are in golf, experienced or new, you've got to have a good stance. The stance is where it all starts. It's our foundation. It keeps us grounded. We have to make an athletic movement. We've got to turn. We've got to shift our weight. We've got to do a lot of these things. The stance is going to enable us to do that well and consistently. It starts with our feet. You want your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. That is going to keep your weight in between your feet. As you swing, if you sway, if this knee gets over that foot, I now have nothing to push off as I try to turn. But if that weight stays in between my feet, I have weight on the inside I can now push off of to get power. So the feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Now as you stand, you want to pop your knees in. So if you were to drop a plumb line from your knee, it would land about on the balls of your feet because that's where you want your weight. It's going to be an athletic setup similar to playing the infield in baseball, playing defense in basketball or volleyball. You're down, the weight's on the front of your feet, you're ready to move in any direction for the play. Now in golf, we're not moving location, but we are moving our body. We have to have that foundation. We have to have that good body control starting with our feet and our knees. Now, as I set up, I'm going to bend at my waist a little bit and I'm going to just drop my arms down. I don't want to hunch over. I want to have a fairly straight back and let my arms just hang. Now, if I bring my arms together, that becomes the location of my hands. I set the club in it. That tells me how far away from the ball I'm supposed to stand. I have some balls laid out here because I want to show you something. If we set up the same way each and every time, we can apply that to all 13 clubs that we make a swing with. Our putter, a little bit different setup. We'll cover that another time, but all of our clubs we're making a swing with, we can stay in the same body stance and get good results. More consistency on our end. The setup is the same, the swing is the same, the club is different. So if we set up to a ball, I'm going to set up to these different balls and you can see my body is going to remain relatively in the same place. This is sand wedge. Now my pitching wedge, 2 clubs higher, same body setup, a little bit further away from the ball. 8 iron, 2 more clubs, a little bit further away. If I jump up to my 4 iron here, 4 iron, a little bit further away still. Notice my body is in the same position. Now as we jump up to our woods, my 3 wood, again, same body position, club dictates the ball's a little bit further away still. Then I get all the way up to my driver. I get in that same body position, that ball is further away still. So as you can see, the club will dictate how far away from the ball you stand. Your job remains the same. You apply it to 13 different clubs. The engineers have designed the clubs to do different things. You do the same thing, the club does something different. Remember those principles, get that stance, that foundation set, and you'll be ready to go. Until next time, keep practicing.